Uh, that's Kim Kemner, my mom. Yeah. Um, where were you born?
I was born in Ypsilanti, Michigan, at St. Joe's Hospital, and yeah,
What was your childhood like?
uh, it was great. I lived in two houses when I grew up, and the first one I lived in until like the third grade, second grade, and it was a big block uptown in my hometown, and it was really fun, and we got to play in the backyards, and that's a big question. That's a big question.
Um, what were some of your earliest memories of living in Chelsea and stuff? At Chelsea, where, what, like, Spain?
In Celine,
Yeah.
earliest memories, I actually remember a lot of living there.
Well, okay. What was your earliest memory ever? Period.
um, I don't know.
Well, there's a starting point for remembering memories.
um, I remember a rock in the backyard that I always thought was shaped like a duck, and I used to sit on it. I remember our pool. I remember sitting in a toy box that I know my grandpa made, and they had a jar of ants. My older siblings and their friends had a jar of ants because they were burning ants with magnifying glasses, and they put them in. I was in the toy box. There were no toys in it. And we were on the sidewalk. I don't know why it was on the sidewalk, but they were pushing me around in it, I guess. And they dumped the ants in there. I remember that. I remember playing outside a lot with the neighborhood kids.
Okay.
Really.
Um, let's see. Like, what was your relationship like with your parents, especially your mom?
Um, when I was really little, or what?
Just, um, like at first when you were really little, and then how it like gradually, like as you gradually grew up, how it like changed and stuff like that.
I mean, good, fine. I've always had a fine, good relationship with my mom. When I was little, she worked actually, and uh, didn't really participate in things with me at school. Like with my sister, she was a stay-at-home mom, and she did all her school things. And then when I got that age, she actually went to work. So she was at home when I was really little, and I had babysitters a lot when I was really little, actually. And then my mom, she always worked and was gone. I had a lot of babysitters in the neighborhood, and my older siblings and their friends would babysit me a lot. But you just did what your mom said, and you went to church. Like you had a very regular. I had a very regular life with my mom, and but we had a lot of fun because I would play with all the friends and stuff. And then we moved to our smaller house in a different neighborhood, and my mom still worked all the time. And she always made dinner on Sunday, and we always went to church, and we had family things together. And she taught us to be good people. Yeah, it was good. I always had a good relationship with her, basically.
And like growing up, did it change at all, or like was it still the same kind of relationship?
Well, yeah, I mean, we still respect. I have respect for her, and um, yeah, I have a lot of respect for how she raised me. I mean, she raised me really, really well to be open-minded and but thoughtful and respect people and take care of things. She raised me with a lot of good ethics and morals, and um, but she wasn't home like a lot during. Like I wasn't a latchkey kid, I guess you call it. And she was pretty easygoing parent, but she seemed to have good judgment on when to pick her battles. She's not a very like overly emotional, huggy, kissy kind of mom. In fact, I always had to give her back rubs. Always. Always. You know how grandma asks you guys all the time for back rubs?
Yeah.
Jeez, when I grew up, like, I just had to. She'd say, like, you just had to. You had to because she asked you to. I always let my mom ask me to do, I think, pretty much. I always had a lot of chores. After school, she would keep me busy with doing lots of chores after school. I had a lot of chores to do. Way more chores than you kids do. I mean, you guys don't do anything compared to what I did growing up.
Well, like, as a teenager, how was, like, your life? Like, was it good, bad, normal?
It was good. If I got in trouble big time. Well, there was one thing I never did. That's for damn sure. All that I've ever taught you about how to. One thing is, when my mom told me something, I just believed her and I did it. Because I knew my mom knew. I've always respected my mom and knew she knew. And when she told me something, I just did it. I listened to her. And I went to school and I did good grades and I didn't get in trouble. You guys don't get in trouble outside of the home, but you don't take yourself very seriously at your school. But that right there, tell me 5 reasons why that's dangerous.
Could possibly burn down the house.
Well,
Makes
candles
you
always have
very pissed off.
Well, candles always have the possibility of burning down the house, but
Mom, it hasn't been out of my sight all day. I would have known if it like suddenly started burning shit.
It's precariously perched.
No, it's not, Mom.
It is precariously perched. It is an inch and a half. Look how much hot. First of all, it's been burning for a really long time, so it's probably really hot.
Why do you always have to find something bad to nag me about? Like, why can't we just, like, do my homework like I'm supposed to without you nagging about me about something that you think is precarious, that you think is gonna burn down the house, that you're gonna start, like, worrying about or, like, harping about and getting everyone all roiled up about?
You have a problem if you don't think that that is dangerous. And I have a problem if I don't say, I see something that's dangerous and it needs to be corrected. And I don't care how young I look. I am still 20 years your senior plus 20 years your senior. I have way more experiences than you do. I respected my mom. I listened to her when she told me something, and I believed that she knew what she was talking about. And you guys don't think you believe that I know what I'm talking about. And you want to argue with me over the point of this. Okay, this is a lot of really hot, that has been burning for a long time. Wicks are supposed to be trimmed so that they don't have high flames. You've got wind blowing. You could just knock off and spill hot wax everywhere, and hot wax could catch on fire to all these clothes down here. And you have it balanced on top of some notebooks that are balanced on top of some wood that's not even flat on the corner of a desk that's got books piled up around it. What part of that do you think is not dangerous?
The fact that I trust my instinct about shit.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. There isn't a trust your instinct about it. There isn't a trust your instinct about it.
Trusting your instinct opposed to what everyone else is telling you, what everyone else is always talking about. If I just sat around listening to what everyone else said about me, what everyone else...
No, this isn't saying about you. This is just dangerous. Okay? It's a dangerous candle situation. You can't live in the house like that and have a dangerous candle situation. If you don't believe it's a dangerous candle situation, then that is for you to not believe. But in my house, I have told you how to be better behavior with candles, and it's not allowed. It's just not allowed. Okay, shall we go ask Doug to come down and have his valued opinion on it? Do we need another valued opinion on the candle? Do we need to blow the homework assignment because you want to argue about it?
Mom. You went off topic.
No, Asia, I got scared that I don't like your precarious situations with candles. Look at this, it's burned out, totally burned out in here. No candles for you or kicked out of the house? You're not living in any house of mine the way you don't have any respect for...
Fine, do you want me to pack up tonight, Mom?
Well, why wouldn't you clear a space up here and put your...
That hasn't been lit in years, Mom!
First of all, that is dangerous right there. Whatever you did to leave it like that is wrong. That is a glass ready to explode and catch things on fire. Your own Angie almost burnt her house down by burning a whole dresser, and her mom was home and caught it. You think it can't happen, and it just did to them. And you can't do that, and you can't argue with me. You can't have a hissy fit and argue with me. When
I'm not having a hissy fit, Mom.
Okay,
you just decided to like be up and roar and a bitch about this.
You're screaming. I have to argue with you over
Out of all the years
the
I've been lighting candles, whenever have I burned something?
Up. It is a nice day out, and people all over the neighborhood probably are outside enjoying it. And you're
this is my fault that you started the argument.
Just shut your mouth,
Mom. Why don't you shut up for once, huh? Why don't you make me, bitch? Why don't you come over here and make me fuck off?
Shut up. Why do you want the whole neighborhood to hear you yelling? What is wrong with you? God damn it. You're 18. You want to get out of the house? Then get out of the house. Just get the fuck out of the house. Go ahead. It's a nice night. It'll be a nice night to sleep outside. I'm sorry. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're failing your school. Go ahead and fail your school and blame it on me. Blame it on me because you want to leave your candles however the fuck you want them. And I want to say, I'm your mom. You can't leave your candle like that. Okay? That's it. That's what I get to say. I just get to say that. I just get to say there are some things that you can't do in the house that are dangerous. And you don't get to yell at me about it. You do not get to yell at me about it. You can figure out your homework assignment by yourself. Write your interview with that. Okay? Go and tell everybody my mom's a horrible bitch because I have candles carelessly perched in my room that have been burning for God knows how long, and other ones that have been burned up, and she doesn't like that. That makes her nervous that I might burn the house down or burn up in a fire. What the hell? And you want to yell at me about it? Oh, God, Asia, you slam that door and just don't slam the door. Move. You want to move out, you can move out. You want to challenge every little thing and do it. So after, the thing is, you want to live in my house that I'm creating, his house that he's creating. You have to follow our rules because these are our houses. You're 18 now, you want to build your own house, go build your own house. Okay? And if the rule in your house...
What makes you think
you
I
are
will?
threatening me? Then
what if I'm not here tomorrow morning? What the fuck will you do?
What will I do, Asia? I don't know, but maybe my house won't burn down.
I bet you're gonna
maybe you'll be like
jumping off the walls.
Maybe you'll be like the Kennett girl. You want to be like the girl in Kennett? Oh yeah, she wanted to put up such a my parents are such brats, just like your other friend Rebecca, and last week it was Ryan. Oh, I don't want to live in my parents' house because I don't like the rules. I'm just asking you not to burn the house down with the candles. And you've got it not in a safe position, and that's obvious.
Everything I do is not safe to you.
No,
the way I act, the way I do. You're always worried about the kind of shit that I do and how people are going to view it.
No, Asia,
yes, you are.
How people are going to, how people are going to view
what you do. You're always embarrassed about what I do.
That is a candle
Embarrassment defines your relationship with me, Mom.
Well, think about that, Asia.
You're always worried about how people view me, how people view you for me being your daughter. You're even doing it now. Tell me to shut up every 5 seconds because
the neighbors
you're
don't want to hear yelling.
By the fact that
the neighbors don't give a shit. They want to enjoy their quiet life because they're